It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. The makeup nurse, the makeup nurse, the makeup nurse. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup.
I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajami, the makeup nurse. Today is Too Tarte Tuesday, and it's also Gardening Day, Dolphin Day, Look Up at the Sky Day, Pecan Day, Ex-Spouse Day, Pan American Day, Reach as High as You Can Day. If you want to join the Pajami Club, hit that subscribe button, sit back, get comfy, and let's get started. But first, let's start with the riddle of the day. And it is, I grow when nurtured, shine when lifted, and soar when released. What am I? Comment down below. And we're going to start with the Sugar Rush Lip Oil and Dragon Fruit. And then the 24 Shadow Insurance by Too Faced. Is our eye primer. I've been a little congested this weekend because I'm doing this on a weekend, and so I've been loading up with vitamin C, D, and zinc because I can't afford to be sick. All right, we're going to use the Tarte Man Eater, and this is the Man Eater Nightfall palette. And because I'm not going to work, let's do something creative. Or more bold or whatever colors. So let's go in with Paws Off. This one doesn't smell either. This one, both of the Man-Eater palettes I got out of Ipsy, so I guess the Man-Eater palettes don't smell. At least the two I got. I don't smell anything. I haven't had a fever at all, so that's a good sign. So I'm hoping it's just maybe stress, obviously, but also, I keep this room cold at night because I sleep better at night. They're cold because I get hot flashes and stuff. And then, of course, during the day, I don't keep it as cold. And when I'm at work, my office is cold, but I keep bundled up. So I don't know if it's the difference in pressures or whatever. That's because I don't really feel. I mean, I feel weak, but I think that could be the shot too. Yeah, I was going to go hang out with the coworker today, but I'm like, I better not, because who knows what's happening. All right, let's use, we could use the After Dark, because that looks like a dark blue, and I'll probably never use that. Okay, where's it? Let me see. Oh no, I don't even know what color that is. All right, let's use Captivate. Let's go in with green. Green is kind of like for Dolphin Day. I mean, maybe more of the blue. Maybe we do another blue-green for Dolphin Day. Maybe. Because of the ocean and the, I mean, dolphins are kind of like grayish color though. But it's funny because although they kind of look grayish, like when people like make a dolphin, they always put it as blue. But when you see them in real life, they're like gray. So yeah, okay, let's go in with this shade Wild. It's like a bluish green, I think. No, it's a blue. Okay, let's use this mysterious color. It might be a purple. Oh my gosh, this is almost like my Sun and Saturday video. With very similar colors. I'm sorry guys, I didn't realize. It's just darker blue and green. But I like to do these videos when I'm not working. And this is why I do my eyes first, so I can clean it up. Especially because I have a hard time seeing out of my right eye. This eye, I'm even worse. Okay, then we're going to use the Quick Stick by Tarte, and we're going to use the black side because we're doing a dark look. So housekeeping came yesterday. I put my garbages outside the door. I didn't put the sign up, and usually when I put the garbages by the door, they don't come. Like there's times like I was hoping they would come, but like when Kristen was here, she put like all the linen outside the door, and I was hoping they would come. Well, they didn't. They just took the linen. So I'm like, okay, if you put something outside the door, that's probably like meaning like they're not going to come in. So that's what I did yesterday. I'm going to use the Awake by Tarte, the Sunshine Stick. And so anyway, they tried to get in my room, but I always double latch everything. And I didn't hear them knocking at first, so they must have tried to get in. And so I opened my door, and they're like, oh, do you need any services? I'm like, oh no, I don't, blah blah blah. And then they're like, just the garbages, and they already changed the garbage. And they're like, oh well, the sign wasn't up. And I'm like, I almost felt like they're reprimanding me. Okay, I'm gonna use the Tarte Double Duty Beauty, that's face tape. So yeah, I was like, oh, sorry. So today, I just put the sign up, but I do gotta put my garbages out after I do a couple of these videos, because I'm gonna be throwing stuff away. So I gotta do this pretty quick, so before they don't even empty my garbages, because after a certain time which it might already be too late. But I don't know if they'll come tomorrow. But maybe I'll try it again and put out my garbage is tomorrow, and hopefully they still oh, this is the Too Faced Mr. Perfect foundation brush. If it ends up being too late, because by the time I get to all these videos, it's probably gonna be too late. Because I gotta do my empties video, unboxing video, and after I do that, it's gonna be a lot of garbage. Okay, then we're gonna use the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I keep missing the hole. Okay, I found this little handy dandy thing, so I'm going to use this one right under my eyes. Okay, then I'm going to use the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation infused with peach and sweet fig cream as our bronzer. Oh, I actually kind of smell something. I normally don't really smell much on with this. Okay, and then I'm going to use this brush. Oh, you know what? I forgot. That. Okay, now I'm going to take this, kind of blend it a little bit more. Smooth it out. Then we're going to use the Tarte Blush Tape in the shade Peach. cannot wait till I'm done with this one. This. I feel like you have to be He-Man or something to get it out. I think it's a faulty applicator because like my Charlotte Tilbury one didn't do that. And I don't know if the other ones, when I get to the other ones, because I have a couple more of those, I'll have to double check it. Okay, then the Maracuja Juicy Glow by Tarte. Yeah, I was going to take a nap yesterday, and then my husband called me, so he woke me up and we started talking and stuff. So yep, I didn't get to my nap because by that time now I wasn't as tired. I was like literally like couldn't get my eyes open, and then he called me. Okay, we're going to use the Tarte Face Tape Pressed Powder. And then we're going to use the Too Faced Mr. Right Now brush with the Too Faced Do You setting powder. And we're going to put this, we're going to reiterate it around the T-zone. Give a little dew, plus set a little bit more. Some reinforcements. Then we're going to use the Too Faced highlighter brush with the Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer. I'm using this side. Just because I need to make this a little more even. So I think by the time it gets more towards the empty side, this side's I'm not gonna have as much on that side. So I like to even things out. That's why I don't like to go in with the highlighter if there's no highlighter shade in some of these palettes that I use, because then that shade is going to be like the sole one there, so I might as well use it up. I know I'm weird. I go for the stuff that I don't like first to make sure it gets used up, and then I use the stuff I like, which most people are the opposite. They're gonna probably just throw away stuff that they don't like. But I don't like throwing things away, and it's gonna, if I go towards the things I like, it'll never be used. So Okay, we're going to use the Too Faced Sugar Peach palette that's broken, and we're going to use the Sugar Peach shade with the Peach Honey. Smells like peaches. Then we're going to use the Too Faced Love Light Prismatic Highlighter and shade Ray of Light. I like using this when we don't have like themes, because one, this isn't the highlighter shade that I normally, I like the more of the icy white ones. I mean, this shade's starting to grow on me because I use the shade quite a bit because I have a lot of highlighters in this color. But this isn't scented, and it's not like my favorite type of highlighter. So yeah, so normally whatever. So let's see, what color do we need? You know what? I think I'm gonna go with maybe this brown, the transition shade that we went into. Pause off. Oh, I got some of the blue, which is fine. So we'll have a mix of the brown and blue. Yeah, so I feel bad. I wanted to go with my coworker because she has a pool. She invited me and a couple other people to sit at the pool, which would have been nice, but I'm like, I need to rest, take a bunch of vitamins, fluids, because I cannot afford. It is starting to get something, if something's starting to brew, I need to do everything I can before tomorrow. And now we're going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Brownie. It smells so good. We're going to use the Tarte Big Ego mascara. Yeah, that was really light. You can barely see, even with the tint of the like purplish blue color, which was that shade. Which is fine. Okay, I'll probably never go in with this color. This color, Pounce, and it's a matte, and I would probably normally go in with Fascinate because it's a shimmer, but again, that's been untouched, and I gotta use it. We got enough shimmer here, although I like it in the as a highlight, but I always go in with that shade. I'm trying to use some of the shades I haven't touched in this palette. Especially since I'm not going anywhere, right? And you can actually see the transition shade. I did a pretty good job of not covering up all the transition. Okay, then we're going to use the Tarte Maracuja Juicy lip and the shade Orchid. Alright, this is it for Too Tarte Tuesday, using some dolphin theme colors, at least what I think it is. And today, but before we go, today in history on April 14th, 1865, the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. While watching a performance of Our American Cousin at Ford's Theater, President Lincoln was shot in the head by John Wilkes Booth. He died the following morning. Titanic hits an iceberg at 11:40 p.m. on 1912. The unsinkable RMS Titanic struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic on its maiden voyage. It would sink less than 3 hours later. Black Sunday dust storm in 1935, one of the most devastating storms of the Dust Bowl era, swept across the Oklahoma and Texas panheads, displacing 300 million tons of topsoil in a single day. The web goes graphical in 1993. The Mosaic web browser was released. It was the first browser to display images in line with text, effectively sparking the popular internet boom. In 2003, the first human gene map, the Human Genome Project, announced the successful completion of the human genome sequence, mapping 99% of the human genetic code. Webster's Dictionary was published in 1928. Noah Webster registered the copyright for the first edition of his American Dictionary of the English Language. Some birthdays: Loretta Lynn in 1932, the coal miner's daughter and legendary country music singer. Anderson Silva in 1975, long-reigning UFC middleweight champion and MMA icon. Sarah Michelle Gellar in 1977, American actress best known for her starring role in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I used to watch that, and I knew her because of that. Anne Sullivan in 1866, the dedicated teacher who famously taught Helen Keller how to communicate. Anthony Michael Hall in 1968, Brett Pack, actor famous for The Breakfast Club and 16 Candles. Some unfortunate deaths: George Friedrich Handel in 1759, the great German-British Baroque composer of Messiah. Rachel Carson in 1964, biologist and author of Silent Spring, credited with advancing the global environment movement. Simone de Beauvoir, 1986, influential French existentialist, philosopher, and author of The Second Sex. I can't talk. I can never talk. Burl Ives in 1995, Oscar-winning actor and folk singer known to many as the voice of Sam the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And the quote for today comes from Unknown. Growth begins the moment you decide to reach higher. So as we finish up Too Tarte Tuesday, remember, beauty isn't just what you apply. It's how you grow, connect, and rise. Keep looking up, keep nurturing yourself, and keep reaching as high as you can. And remember, don't wake up and choose violence, choose kindness. See you next Tuesday. Bye!